Do you have horrendous hip pain that makes movement unbearable right here? Let's give you 6 simple exercises to make your hips pain-free. I'm Dr. Anthony, practicing chiropractic in Southern California with over 3 decades of clinical experience. Through my career, I helped thousands of patients suffering from hip pain improve by providing pain relief exercises that truly work. If you're new here, make sure to push the subscribe button below, right down there, to make sure you don't miss any of our future videos. In today's video, we're going to talk about how to stretch our overall hip, make it looser inside, outside, up and down by making these exercises improve over time. At that point, your body can get looser and stronger and be hip pain-free. Let's bring Richard in right now to demonstrate these exercises. Here's Richard, our patient again. He's going to help us demonstrate how to stretch your hips that anyone can do. We're going to start with the back of the hip for 1, 2, stretching the glutes and part of the hamstring and piriformis. That one I have Richard do is bring your right leg up for me, all the way, and hold that knee perfectly, just like that. Hold the top if you can. If you need, you can also go underneath the knee if you need to. At that point, bring that knee like he is right now, straight up toward his body. Perfect, right this way. Hold that position for about 10 seconds. By holding for 10 seconds, you make those muscles actually lengthen even more. That's what makes a lot of pain, is the muscles being too tight. I'm going to have Richard now, instead of coming straight up, when you now come in, will come in toward me now this way, more toward his opposite shoulder, his left shoulder, just like that. Hold that for about 10 seconds. Now we're going to stretch out this. We're going to stretch out the outside hip here, more the outside hip, not just underneath hip the whole time. So hold that about 10 seconds there, Richard. Perfect. Let that leg relax for a second. Now we're going to come outside a little bit more here, stretching more of the inside of the thigh that connects to the hip also. You have a lot of muscles around the hip. Let's stretch them all at the same time. Richard, hold it right there. Does that feel okay? Make sure you smile, my friend. You're having fun, right? All right, bring that leg back. Let that leg relax all the way. Again, we want the other leg not to be jealous. Bring that left leg up too. Actually, hold underneath the kneecap. Hold it underneath this time. We'll show this position. Other hand too. Under here instead. Let your leg relax. Sometimes easier doing it this way instead of over the knee. Bring that again. First one will be right toward his upper body, straight up his body for 1, 2. Hold that, stretch out the underneath glute on that side for about 10 seconds. Hold, hold, hold. Good right there. Let that leg relax all the way. Now we're going to bring that leg inside here towards opposite shoulder, stretching the outside hip now. Hold that for about 10 seconds. Hold, hold, hold. Smile again. Perfect. Right there. Good. Hold for 10 seconds. Relax for a second. Now bring that leg outside, stretching all those glutes underneath your hip, the G medius, minimus, and maximus along the piriformis. There's no test, but those are the names of the muscles. All right. 10-second hold right there. And relax all the way, my friend. What I would do now, I'm going to have you do is bend your knee this way. Internal hip stretch. I want to make sure these muscles inside the hip here. By bringing his knee inside now, we're going to stretch out the outside muscle of his hip. So let's actually start with the right side first so people see it at home a little bit easier. Here, how we do now is just bring that knee across just like that. Here, let the leg drop a little bit more too. Just like that. Does that feel okay?
Oh, feels great.
Feels great, he says. All right. Stretch out the hips again here for 1, 2. Let that leg come all the way in. Hold, hold, hold. If you need to, bring your hand just like that on your knee, just a little bit here if you need on the leg, on the thigh, and pull it right across here. Now we're focusing on the muscle on the side of the hip here that comes from the leg through the hip joint up to his lower back to make that muscle stretch on this side. Hold for about 10 seconds, 3 times. Hold that right there. Relax for a second. Again, a second and third time. Boom, hold, hold, hold. Perfect, Richard. Now let that leg drop all the way down flat again for me. Switch sides again for me, let left side. And here, perfect. That leg come across for me. Just like that. Hold that again for 10 seconds on both sides, 3 times. All right, all the way down. Make sure you breathe the whole time. Don't pass out on me, my friend. Good. Relax again. And one more time, just for show. Perfect. Outside hip stretch again too. All the way through the lower back sometimes too. Let's bring that leg down again for me. We'll go right into a figure 4 stretch. Okay. What Richard do is let's start with bring your left foot across your right knee. Just like that. Is that comfortable? Perfect. Now what I want to do is grab underneath your hamstring underneath your right leg for me, just on that side. On both hands too, other hand also. And now bring that just like that toward you. Okay? He's stretching right now by having his left ankle across his right knee, his left glute, hamstring, also rotating his knee, his piriformis muscle, even some of the groin muscles too. This causes rotation in your hip because your hips get really tight. They wind up like a piece of rope. Let's unwind it by the stretch. Hold again for about 10 seconds, 3 times. Let your leg relax a little bit more too. Relax for a second. Come up again, all the way. Hold that stretch again for me, stretching your left glute, hamstring, piriformis rotation with that left ankle over the right knee. Now, Richard, let's switch sides for me, my friend. Switch sides for me. So have you go here, bring the legs down all the way. Good. And then bring that leg here. Now grab your left underneath your left hamstring. There we go. Now we're stretching here again. We'll show you again too. That whole right hip area with rotation causing more of the hip muscles in the front and back working together to unwind those hip muscles for 1, 2. Holding again here, much as you can, up, 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 up for about 10 seconds. Hold for 10 seconds, 3 times on that side. All right, then drop down all the way for me. Do now, after the figure 4 stretch, we're going to do a side abduction stretch. So I'm going to have you go on your side, face that way for me, Richard, all the way. On your side, that one, your right shoulder, right hip, all the way. Take your time, hold my hand if you need to.
Okay.
Just take your time. There we go, perfect. See, anyone can do the stretch. So what I want to do is bend your right leg for support, bring your left leg straight. We're going to make this whole muscle here work from your TFL band, side of your leg, tetra fascia lata, all the way that comes across your hip into the lower back. So I'm going to have Richard do is bring your left leg up as much as you can, off the knee, off the leg. He's a pretty strong guy. Hold that right there. Make sure you breathe and smile all the way. Hold it right there, my friend. About a 5-second hold for this one. Let it drop all the way down. Relax your hip for a second. Let it really stretch itself out. Now bring it up and contract that muscle. Contract it right there between the side leg muscles, TFL band, along with the lower back, hip muscles. Really work hard and come all the way down for me. So this one could probably start with a 5 seconds, 3 times, 5-second hold, and work about a 10-second hold when your body's ready. So maybe do now, Richard, switch sides for me. Have you face me this time and do the other leg. Your right side. You go. Yep. Coming over.
This is the left side.
Or we'll do your right leg though. I had to think about that for a second too.
Okay.
Come on over when you're ready. There you go. All the way. You got it. And now good, perfectly. So see how he's done? He's bent his bottom leg more for support. Now he's not going to rotate left and right. What we're going to do now is bring his right leg up. Hold that right there. Stretch out the hip muscles from the hip connecting from his lower back and his tetra fascia lata, his side muscles right here. Come down all the way. This time, again for me, about 5 seconds all the way up. Hold. That whole muscle does really strengthen the area. Strengthen, meaning cause more, protecting the hip for 1, 2, and causing less pain by getting stronger. So all the way down one more time. And last time for 5 seconds, all the way up. Again, you want to hold for 5 seconds, 3 times, and build up to about 10 seconds once your body feels comfortable and ready. Good job, my friend. Good, all the way on your back for me. Good, now I'm going to have you do is we're going to do the plank one again. Remember the plank one? But now I'm going to do a modified plank with Mr. Richard right now. I'm going to have him do is go to your side facing that way for me, but I want both legs bent this time. Okay, take your time. The side plank really makes the muscles of the hips work harder. The abductor, one we just did a second ago, works only the muscles of your hip here. This one now, good, all the way, will now make the muscles add more load to make the body work harder. So now if you do, Richard, is bend both legs for me. Bend both legs all the way. More. All the way back here. Right here too. There we go. Now I'm going to have you do is go up on your elbow again for me. There we go. On your elbow. Perfect. Right there. Now I'm going to have you do is bring that bottom hip up off the floor for me. Look at this guy. Strong as an ox. Good job. Relax for me. So you want to go where you're comfortable, right? So maybe start with 2-3 seconds off the ground, and then drop it down. Let yourself rest 2-3 seconds and come up again. So try this again. All the way up. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Come all the way down, rest for a couple seconds, and just do it one more time. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Work up to about 5 to 10 seconds. So when you're comfortable, this is really good for your hips to get stronger. But only do this if you have no hip pain. If you do, don't blame me, okay? Switch sides for me. Switch sides, other side. So have you face me this time. There we go. Take your time, take your time. Again, anyone can do this. Good job.
If I can do it, anyone.
If you can do it, anybody can do it. So good, bend both legs, again, just like that, perfect. Now slowly using your elbows on the ground to your left, his left elbow, again, more support. Our job is to make sure between a plank exercise, we start a straight line between his shoulder and his knees. So again, bring your hips up for me, Richard. Perfect, 1, 2, 3. Drop them all the way down, perfect. Let's do again. Make all the muscles of the hip get stronger, top and bottom, back and front, side to side, all the way down. And last time, my friend. All the way up. Hold, hold, hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. You're good to go. Relax for me. All right. Relax, relax, relax. You are done, my friend. Thank you for helping, Richard. Appreciate it. Stay right here for me. Okay, guys. Thank you for watching our YouTube video. Make sure you like our video, pushing the thumbs up below. Also, make sure you subscribe to the video too to make sure you don't miss any of our future videos post weekly. In addition, as you know, subscribe to our video allows other people to see our video. At that point, they get help with their pain also. In addition, make sure you join our Facebook community. It is phenomenal. Allows you to see live workshops from myself and other experts weekly, along with understanding that this is a real community, meaning other members support you on your journey toward pain relief. The link is below. I'll see you inside. Lastly, download the Neuro app. It is great also. It allows you to really understand there are courses for nerve relief, pain relief, also courses that allow you to get your body healthy step by step. There are also discounts on the app for our products alongside a phone call with one of our experts. All right, friends, have a great week. I'll see you next video.